Hi guys, in this video we'll be discussing determinants of ID, which is basically the income elasticity of demand and what factors govern it. So the first factor is income level. So let's say if you're really rich, then in that case certain goods will be inferior for you. That is when your income goes up. When you're already rich and your income goes up, then in that case a lot of goods will be inferior for you. For example, let's say public transport. So if your income goes up, your demand for this will obviously be uh, reduced when your income goes up. And so this is like public transport. Your income is going up, you're already rich. This is your base income. And as your income goes up, your demand for public transport decreases as compared to someone who's, let's say, poor, right? And so for a person like this, who is initially really poor, basically the base income of this guy is really low, and he earns more money, then in that case, the same good or service, which in this case is public transport, um, in this case for this guy, the demand for public transport will increase. So it's a normal good for this guy, right? It's a normal good for this guy. And for the rich person, it's not normal, rather, it's inferior. And so your base income does really matter. Then the second determinant is nature of the good. So let's say if something is a luxury product and there's one more thing which is a necessity. And in this case, the luxury product is just a watch, a normal watch. So let's say if you're in be elastic, that is the demand for such a thing will go up by a lot. This is what you assume in economics. And if it's a necessity, then it's not like, for example, even if you were poor, then in that case, it's not like you are not consuming wheat at all. You were consuming wheat, and so since it's a necessity, your demand for wheat won't go up by a lot. It's not like when people become rich, they start consuming more and more wheat. They will buy watches, they will buy cars and other luxury products, but obviously not a lot more wheat. And so your demand for this good can be inelastic, right? And so the value over here will be greater than zero. So let's say x represents the value of id, it will be greater than zero, and over here it will be less than zero. And so in the end, what we come up with is that basically there are two main factors: income level, which is the base income, rich or poor, and then for the rich, a lot of goods are inferior as compared to the poor people for whom a lot of goods are normal in terms of the demand for those goods. In terms of the nature of the good, luxury and necessity are two different classifications we can make, and they determine whether the demand for certain goods will be income elastic or income inelastic. So that's pretty much it from this video.